What's up, softball players? I'm Coach Dan Blewett. In today's video, let's talk about good and bad soreness in your throwing arm. All right, so if you're new here, I'm Coach Dan. I'm a former pro pitcher. I've had elbow surgery twice. I've had Tommy John surgery 2 different times. So I know a lot about how arm pain can affect you in your game. I know a lot about staying healthy, and I know what the warning signs are in different parts of the throwing arm and whether you should be concerned about soreness or whether you should be like, hey, this is normal kind of stuff that I'm going to get anytime I just had a big game on the field. All right, first thing, I want to give a disclaimer. I'm not telling you in this video to ignore any type of feeling in your arm. You should always talk with an adult if you're a player, or if you're a parent or a coach. You should always hold your players, their health, in the highest of esteem. So don't just assume that, oh, anything will go away. Always be cautious. If you need rest, get some rest. And the other thing is always understand the difference between soreness and pain. Pain is sharp pain. Sometimes young players will say, oh, my arm hurts, when really it's just really sore. And soreness can feel really miserable at times, especially, if you've had a huge run one day after not running for a long time, or you have a really rigorous workout, you can be cripplingly sore and it can feel really terrible. But that's not pain. Pain is a sharp pain, like I'm sticking you with a pin or with a tack. And soreness is just that sort of hot, kind of burny feeling that just like makes your arm feel really stiff and awful. But they're very different. Soreness can sometimes be worked through. Pain should never be worked through. So understand the difference. If you have pain, you should tell an adult, or you should sit the player who's coming to you telling you that they have pain. That said, here are the normal places to be sore after you just throw a ton or you're not in great shape and you throw. Normal places of soreness are in the back of your shoulder, especially through here and through the fleshy part around your shoulder blade. Also, that soreness will kind of bleed down into your lats, these big wing muscles down here, and kind of in your armpit because a lot of your rotator cuff muscles are down here. This is normal, good soreness because when you throw and you accelerate the ball, the deceleration part of your throw, which is all these rear muscles, that's a really stressful thing to do. And it's an eccentric movement on the body. Eccentric movements are when the muscle is slowing itself down. It's like the down phase of a weight lift or a jump or a throw. Eccentric movements tend to cause a lot more soreness in the body. So those are also much more likely to get sore because they are decelerating and slowing the arm down. So anything in the back of the arm, if it's not pain, if it's just sore, it's got that lactic acid feeling, that burning feeling, that's going to be pretty much normal. It'll probably start to flush out in a day or two. You should always monitor it. If it doesn't go away, then there could be something else going on. But typically, back of the shoulder, down into these big wing muscle, your lats, that's typical normal soreness. All right, so what's not normal soreness or bad soreness? Bad soreness is typically in the front of the shoulder or anywhere in the elbow or forearm compartment. So if you're really sore in the front of your arm, probably not a good sign. This is typically like acceleration muscles. Acceleration muscles are kind of deep into your pec underneath there, and then deep in your shoulder. But getting really sore in the front of your shoulder is typically not a good sign. That often will translate into something like you start to have pain there, or it's more of a sign that you have some instability and some stuff you need to improve on in your shoulder. Like you need to get your shoulder stronger, have more stability and more durability. The forearm compartment. So you should never be sore in your forearm after throwing. You should never have elbow pain or elbow soreness. That's not a typical thing. If you have those, they're typically signs that something's wrong in your elbow. Doesn't mean you're going to have a surgery, but it means, hey, we might have some tendonitis, we might have some growth plate inflammation, or we might have some stress or strain on the UCL, which is the ulnar collateral ligament, which is the Tommy John surgery ligament. So again, don't freak out if you have these things, but if you're getting soreness in your forearm area, in your bicep, in the front of your shoulder, it's something to be a little more concerned about. Now, whether or not you believe your soreness is normal or not normal for you, and everyone's different, so you might have normal soreness in a different area than someone else. Everyone's body is different. But if you have soreness and it's really heavy and it concerns you, then tell an adult, tell a coach, or if you're a coach and someone's complaining to you about soreness in certain places, give them some rest, monitor it, and go see a doctor or a physical therapist if it persists. So again, you don't want soreness to turn into pain. and pain to turn into a major injury. You only get one arm, so take care of it, be cautious with it, and ask the adults in your life, or adults make good decisions for the players in your life. Don't ask your players if they're fine. Make good decisions and give them the rest they need, and get additional help that you need to make good decisions with their soreness or their arm pain. So hopefully this video is helpful. Stay healthy, stay on the field, be cautious with your arm. If you have any questions, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.